Lakers Nation, what is going on? So it's Mr. 81 here back with a new video on my channel today. And with the NBA trade deadline officially over yesterday, there's a lot of topics to talk about, plenty to discuss. But make sure you guys get your popcorn ready because this is going to be a long video and watch the entire video, right? But we're going to be talking about the buyout market, what is really realistic, and players that the Lakers can get and players that the Lakers can't get since we're a first April team. And I know people have to put into context because I feel like people are going to probably come and be like, oh, we should get this player, oh, we should get that player. But first April and second April teams can't just sign anybody that they want because of the whole CBA rules. So it just makes it tough. There's limits, there's restrictions. So you can sign players that are making around $12.8 million. Even if it's $12.1 million, you can't. So they're very strict about it. If it's less, then there's some options out there. But also, I'm going to be creating in this video the moves, the acquisition, addition by subtraction. So I'd really appreciate if you could do me a favor. Not going to waste too much time. Help your brother out by liking the video so my channel can grow, really reach the algorithm, the audience, subscribe. We're on the road to 3K subs. And yeah, man, turn on the notification bell so you guys get notified whenever drop future Lakers or just sports content channels. So we got this report earlier today coming from Evan Siddery on his Twitter page. And this is what it said. The Lakers projected rotation starters Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Dorian Finney-Smith, LeBron James, and Mark Williams. Now, don't get me wrong. I do like the starting lineup offensively, but defensively, you have Dorian Finney-Smith, Mark Williams, a little bit of balance, but I'll just put Austin Reeves off the bench, playing that six-man role, because the Lakers bench has been atrocious this year, not very good, but I get the whole point, obviously having two of the coldest white boys in the starting lineup, and I knew this would be it, but defensively, I am concerned about the backcourt. Honestly, I would put Jared Vanderbilt alongside Dorian Finney-Smith and keep LeBron James and Mark Williams, but it's not too bad. Second unit does say Gabe Vincent, Mui Hachimura, Jared Vanderbilt, Jackson Hayes. I'll definitely leave Jackson Hayes as a backup big. As a starter, I'm concerned. The longer you play him, it just shows that he's a liability. Not the greatest rebounder. He can block shots here and there, but he's been much better lately. Still getting in foul trouble, but he's been better being able to stay out of position, stuff like that. Giving more effort, the energy being a lot there. But Gabe Vincent, Rui Hachimura definitely keeping the second unit. And also says Los Angeles will be active in the bottom market as well for one more guard or wing. So you're looking for depth. Obviously, you did trade Cam Reddish, Dalton Connect for Mark Williams from the Charlotte Hornets. I'm pretty sure it was an unprotected first round pick and a pick swap. But also, the Lakers did trade Max Christie, and he's starting to find his role. And he was like this prototypical 3-and-D wing. He was getting a lot of minutes and opportunity in the starting lineup, so he's very good defensively. But it does suck to see him go to the Dallas Mavericks. But at the end of the day, we got Luka Doncic, which was, shocking news that broke the entire, NBA, the internet. So I love this addition, but we did trade Anthony Davis. And shout out to him because he helped us win a championship in 2020. It was a nice ride, but the Lakers traded him, and we're going to need some depth off the bench. So I wouldn't mind getting a Bones Holland. According to Mike Scotto of Hoops Hype, it says that he just got waived today from the Atlanta Hawks after getting traded from the Los Angeles Clippers alongside Terrence Mann, and they just traded for Bogdanovich from the Atlanta Hawks. So says sources told Hoops Hype. But Bones Holland is a solid player. He's young, he's athletic, he can handle the ball, he could get a bucket, and he's not, this elite defender, but when he's locked in and engaged, he's not bad. He's not going to be like this great defender, so he can be very consistent at times. He's super inefficient, not a bad three-point shooter, but he is a shot chucker. You get what I'm trying to say? But I wouldn't mind him. Like I said, the buyout market, you're not going to get the best players. Obviously, there's a reason why they're buyout candidates and they're free agents and teams are trying to sign them. But let's move on to the next one. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this. So we're going to be diving into this report. It says nypost.com, and it's involving PJ Tucker. He hasn't played this season, but he was a part of the Davion Mitchell to the Miami Heat trade, right? So he's played, or actually, he was traded from 3 teams in the past 5 days, I meant to say, but it does say PJ Tucker has refined what it means to be on the move ahead of the 2025 NBA trade deadline after the Heat traded the veteran to the Toronto Raptors along with a second round pick and cash in exchange for Davion Mitchell on Thursday. According to ESPN, Tucker's now been traded 3 times across the last 5 days, like I was just saying now, while still not playing a single minute this season. He's 39 years of age. He's older. To be honest, I don't want him, but the Lakers, as Bear reported, that they're looking for a wing, and he's a wing. He could shoot the three in the corner. He's not the same defender that he used to be back in the day, but he was traded by the Clippers with Mo Bamba and cash to the Utah Jazz on February 1st in exchange for Drew Eubanks, Patty Mills, and a second round pick in 2030 NBA draft. And also, it does say then Utah flipped Tucker back to the Miami Heat, where he spent the 2021-22 campaign as a part of the multi-team blockbuster trade that sent Jimmy Butler from the Miami Heat to the Golden State Warriors after finally late Thursday morning in the hours before 3 p.m. trade deadline. Tucker did end up in Toronto, so does it look like they're going to play him? And he's on his final year of his 3-year, $33 million deal initially, signed with the Philadelphia 76ers ahead of the 2022-23 campaign. But he was shipped to the Clippers in the deal that also brought back James Harden from the Philadelphia 76ers, and he landed to LA, added up polarizing guards. The ugly saga in Philadelphia, there's a lot of drama with James Harden and stuff like that. But also, it did boil over by the start of last season. And it does remain unclear if Tucker will actually play for the Toronto Raptors, though, since he hadn't played for the Clippers this season. And he did reach an agreement to be away from the team in October, while Los Angeles has attempted to facilitate a trade, according to multiple reports. So he was trying to find a home. Obviously, he wasn't happy with his role. And last February, Tucker was fined for $75,000 for publicly demanding a trade from the Clippers. Wow. After falling out of the rotation 12 games into his stint with the club, Tucker played just in 18 games the rest of the regular season, and he averaged just 1.6 points per game and 2.5 rebounds after joining the Clippers. And he also quoted this. He says, "I want to be somewhere where I'm needed. I can do it all." Tucker told Anscape before the trade deadline last year, "I don't know what's going to happen, but I have my fingers crossed, and I'm hoping to go somewhere, whether I get bought out and choose where I go, where I can play." So those are the quotes from him. He also hinted a desire for a trade and vented about not getting dealt on his Instagram story and to other outlets last year at this time. It took 12 months, but Tucker finally got traded, and then he got 2 additional fresh starts too. So Tucker, like I said, he's not the same player, but he's going to bring that veteran presence in the locker room, that toughness, and he could be good for the bench, not just some of the young guys, right? But let me know in the comment section what do you guys think of this. So we do got some more reports, and shout out to Lakers all day, every day from his Instagram page. And he did put some, buyout candidates, but I do want to talk about specifically just one player in this article, and that is Josh Richardson. He just got waived from the Utah Jazz. And the Lakers are looking to add another shooting guard to the roster via the buyout market. Richardson is a veteran, a 3-and-D wing, but he struggled this season. He appeared in 8 games with the Miami Heat this season, averaging 4, 2, and 2 with a steal on 2,700 shooting splits. While Richardson's efficiency has been abysmal this season, he has proven in the past to be a solid role player, and he's been capable. He's only played in 8 games, which is a small sample size, so you can't really judge that. I give him the benefit of the doubt, but he's also played with Luka Doncic before in the Dallas Mavericks, 59 games played in the 2020-21 season. Adding a veteran wing for depth like Richardson would be a good move for the Los Angeles Lakers, so he'll be solid. He's been linked to the Lakers even before in the past when he was on the San Antonio Spurs, and even before he got traded to the New Orleans Pelicans. I believe it was last year or the year before last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but also comment down. Let me know in the comment section what do you guys think of those two targets. And then we got this report coming from Shams Charania today that the Lakers are waiving Armel Traore to pick up Goodwin. Sources said the Los Angeles Lakers are signing a guard, Jordan Goodwin, on a 2-way NBA contract. Deal sources tell ESPN. Goodwin has played for the G League South Bay affiliate after going on a training camp deal with the Lakers. I'm pretty sure it was like the beginning of the season. They wanted competitive, in training camp and stuff like that. And obviously, it was waived. If they were gonna pick him up and they wanted to keep him, wouldn't they convert him to a two-way contract? But Armel Chor was waived. I'm pretty sure they can bring back Armel Chor and do the same thing that they did with Quincy Oliveira after waiving him on a two-way contract and pretty much signing Trey Jemison. And we knew that he was going to draw interest from teams, but he wanted to prove himself. And that's why, the South Bay Lakers and stuff like that hold on to his bird rights. But he rejected all these other teams that were showing interest, and he wanted to stay to the Los Angeles Lakers. So I like this decision. Let me know in the comment section what do you guys think, or NBA fans. I appreciate the support, and it's been a ride. It's been a journey. Also, follow my socials. The link will be down in the description. And the Lakers have an open roster spot, right? But it does suck that the Lakers are very limited. We can't just sign any player like we want, like a Bruce Brown, a Malcolm Brogdon, since those guys are making around $23+ million. Obviously, D'Angelo Russell was traded from the Los Angeles Lakers, a part of the Dorian Finney-Smith trade, and I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be bought out. But I don't think the Brooklyn Nets will buy him out. He's supposed to be one of the top buyout candidates. Even Ben Simmons, he's beating with the Los Angeles Clippers and the Cleveland Cavaliers, but the Lakers can't sign those guys since the whole CBA and this restriction. So, like I said, they can only sign guys that are making around $12.8 million. Even if you say, let's say, sign this guy $12.1 million, he can't. So you have to meet it, and it can't be, above that. Have to be at it or less than that. But you get what I'm trying to say. I appreciate the support once again. Follow my socials. The links will be down in the description. And I'm gonna give the Lakers an A+, especially with the Luka Doncic trade. I know it fell into Rob Pelinka's laps, and I'm just gonna be honest. I don't want to give him too much credit because their owner, or actually not owner, but their GM, pretty much called Rob Pelinka, and they met up at a coffee shop and stuff like that. But he was able to get Luka Doncic, which pretty much shocked the NBA, and then you get your center. So that's an A+, but it does suck that we did trade Dalton Connect. Let me know in the comment section. Should I give them an A+ or an A? Either way, you can not go wrong with it. But the only reason why I'm saying it's A+ because of the Luka Doncic trade. If it wasn't for that, we just traded Dalton Connect and we gave up this unprotected first round pick, then it would have not been an A+. But the only reason why I'm giving it A+ because we got a superstar player, and also post LeBron when he does ride off into the sunset. But we got LeBron James, and he had 42 points yesterday, 17 rebounds, which is actually ridiculous. He was sitting from the logo, and he was putting the team on his back. But shout out to my Los Angeles Lakers. We're currently 30-19. We're 11 games over 500 in the Western Conference. The West is wide open. We're the 5th seed. And we're like, 8-2, 9-2 in the last 10 games. So that is very incredible. The Lakers have been one of the hottest teams in the league. Almost lost my train of thought what I was about to say. But the Lakers are putting the team or the league on notice. And I'm out of your piece.